Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and we're going to do another pattern from friendshipbracelets.net. This time it's pattern 111668. And I thought this was kind of interesting because they colored it in with like 3 different colors. So I thought this might be kind of fun. So let's just take a little screenshot of this and then bring it over to our template. And it's tiny and it's facing the wrong way. So let's go to layer, transform, and rotate clockwise. Not that that really matters. It go either way, it didn't matter. And then the scale tool so we can enlarge it. Gotta get a hold of the little square there. There we go. And then we can just slide it off to the side. So this one has a nice potential middle point here and there. So either we could put this like where the middle does like an X thing and then as the centerpiece, or we can put the little diamond as the center. And really it doesn't matter. Hang on, let's anchor the floating layer. It really doesn't matter. Honestly, it's whatever your preference is. I think we're gonna let the diamond be the center, just because it seems cool. All right, so we need some colors here, something to work with. Let's go with a blue, kind of mid-light like that. So that's going to be for the center things. Whoa. Fill similar colors, not whole background thing. All right. So there's our little diamond. We're going to even put it down below. So there's our diamond. It skips a space, goes 2 more knots. So you have 3, and then back to the middle. And then back out like that. So that's lined up in a couple, and then the diamond. And that's pretty much what this one is going to do. So it skips a space, 3, back to the center, back out to the edge, 3, and then this would be the diamond starting up again at the very edge. Yeah, I suppose that's not so bad. So that's obviously 1 string, so we can fill this in while we figure out the rest of it. But that's this string is going to get used a lot. So when you're cutting up your floss for this one, you'll definitely want to make sure that this one's nice and long. I cut my string in thirds. If you're new here, I probably said that 100 times already, but I'll keep saying it. I cut my string in thirds because that way I have the least amount of waste and the best chance of being able to do any pattern without worrying about running out. It's just an easy way of doing it. So, all right. So this was our center part. Over here, we got something going on. So how does... All right, so this was our mid blue. Let's go... Can we slide this down? No, we want this, don't we? All right. So this one also skips. There's 2 here, 1 here. Our normal template color is too close. Let's do something about that. Let's select all let's find a color for it. Let's go with this gray. Back to our paint bucket, fill whole selection. There we go. Turn the whole template into a gray. Go back to filling similar colors and Control A, so that way we don't have just that little bit selected. And now we can go back to doing this. Yeah, the extra little diamond on the side, I don't know why it gives me such a hard time to figure out like what it's doing, but yeah. And somehow this light color is in the center of these. But it can't be the same string. That is interesting. Oops, not the spot I was aiming for. Now I am thinking about using the color blue for this one. No particular reason, just to feel like I haven't done a blue bracelet in a while, so. And it's interesting, like, so I kind of see the path now for this lighter blue and how it works. There we go. All right, so now to save time, I'm going to get our select tool here. Control C, Control V. Where's the flip? There we go. Flip this to this side. Anchor the floating layer. So now I can actually work on this, and I'm working strictly inside of this layer, so I can actually take the select by color, and I just get this middle area. It's going to get me half of that center thing, but that's okay. We can work that out later. Let's go to our blue and choose a nice darker one. That's pretty good. Go back to our paint tool, fill the entire selection, and that gives us those. Look, we didn't have to fill everything in so much. That's good. Okay, Control A. Let's go back to filling similar areas, and we can get our light color again. Layer merge down. So now it's all one layer again. And I can finish making sure that the dark ones get fixed. Just like that. That was a real, that helped me to save myself a whole lot of time with working out the intricacies over here. I suspect this... See, I could go black or white for the other color. Now that I see it in a light tone, I kind of leaning on the white strings, to be honest. So yeah, it's, for cutting it in thirds, I'd have 2 skeins of white, 1 light, 1 medium, and 1 dark. That works out okay. And each one of the blues will have 1 strand left over to go towards any other future projects. All right, so let's take our top half here. Control C, Control V. Flip tool on the horizontal line. Layer, anchor it, and merge it down. And there's our entire bracelet. There we go. And we got our diamonds in the center, so that's pretty cool. So 1, 2, 3. Only 3 diamonds. There's partials at the beginning and the end. But yeah, well, there's only 3 of them. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect when it came to this. I just thought this would be an interesting one to try. I don't do a lot of the ones where the colors change from side to side, so I thought this would be interesting, different to do. So let's thank my YouTube members for making this possible. It's their help that really goes into a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that goes on here, really. So yeah, thank you guys very, very much for that. Plus all the string, so much string around here. So thank you guys very much for your contributions, and thank you for watching this far into the video already. It does the world good. If you could hit that like button, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.